One. It's late. You've had the kind of day that drains you mentally and emotionally. You don't want to talk, and you can't quite put your feelings into words. So you press play, the screen lights up, and suddenly you're somewhere else, laughing, crying, feeling seen. For a while, the weight lifts. You breathe easier, you're not alone. This experience is more common than we might think. In fact, watching movies can be a powerful way to manage our emotions, reflect on our lives, and even heal in a world where mental health struggles are on the rise and access to support isn't always easy. Movies can offer much needed relief and connection. Through my research, I've learned that therapists and researchers have all acknowledged the therapeutic power of films, whether it's through cinetherapy, emotional release, or simply feeling understood. Movies can be an effective supplement to our mental well-being. We've all watched a movie that made us feel something deeply, a film that's made us laugh during a tough time, or helped us cry when we needed to let it out. No matter who we are or where we're from, movies can touch us in personal and meaningful ways. I'm here today not just as someone who loves movies, but as someone who believes in their power to help us cope, grow, and feel less alone. We all deserve tools that make our lives healthier and happier, and sometimes those tools can come from a story on a screen. So today I'm going to convince you that watching movies can have a powerful, positive effects on our mental health, and then offer some suggestions on how we can use movies as tools for mental well-being. Now let's look at the problem. Mental health struggles are common and support systems are limited. Movies can help us cope with difficult emotion and stress. According to Psych Central, films can serve as a form of cinetherapy, helping people process emotions and reduce stress. Experts note that engaging with the movie characters allows people to reflect on their own experiences and feel less alone. By seeing characters go through struggles on their own, viewers can work through complex feelings and gain perspective, easing emotional burdens. Movies like Good Will Hunting, Interstellar, and The Shining all offer very new, simple, complex perspectives on life. Movies can boost mood and serve as a form of emotional release. A 2019 article on PsychReg notes that films can induce laughter, provide catharsis, and trigger the release of endorphins, natural mood enhancers. Laughter and emotional release play a crucial role in mental health. Movies offer a safe space to experience and express emotions, which can lead to mood improvement and psychological relief. Movies can encourage empathy and social connection. A study published in the Journal of Medical Humanities explains that watching films can foster empathy, especially when viewers are exposed to stories about people from various levels of society. The emotional renaissance from movies helps build connections, not just with characters, but others in real life. This can induce feelings of isolation and creates a sense of belonging. Next up, the solutions. How we can use movies to support mental health. Individuals can use intentional movie watching as a self-care strategy. Psych Central suggests choosing films that align with one's emotional needs. For example, watching a comforting movie during stressful times, or a drama to help process grief. By choosing movies mindfully based on our mood, we can harness the therapeutic power and improve our emotional well-being altogether. Schools, therapists, and healthcare systems can integrate films into wellness programs. PsychReg mentioned that therapists often assign movies for patients to watch and reflect on during sessions. Some hospitals and clinics also use films to help reduce patient anxiety before procedures. Incorporating films into mental health care makes treatment more accessible and less intimidating. It can supplement traditional therapy or be used in educational settings to teach emotional skills. Now we will look at the opposing side to give ourselves new perspectives as well. Some people argue that movies are just escapism and can be used to avoid significant issues. According to Psychology Today, excessive media consumption as a form of stress avoidance can delay healing or emotional awareness. While this concern is valid, the key is intentionality. Movies aren't meant to replace therapy, but to supplement it when used reflectively. Psych Central notes that when viewers reflect on films, journal about them, or discuss them with others, they can become a powerful part of emotional healing. Rather than avoiding problems, movies can help individuals process them and often become the first step towards deeper understanding and recovery. In conclusion, I've shared how movies can help us cope with difficult emotions, boost mood, and build empathy, and how individuals and institutions can use them more intentionally for better mental health. Next time you press play on a movie, it might not just be about entertainment. It could be a step towards healing, self-care, and emotional growth. So go ahead, grab that remote. Your mental health might just thank you.